My name is Frank Saccomandi, and I am from Lee Terrace. I have several questions and concerns about the proposed plan. I respectfully ask that you let me finish my statement prior to addressing my questions. I would like to know if the town did any due diligence on Kyle McManus Associates before hiring them to construct this plan. I suspect they did not. Otherwise, they would have discovered that McManus is a little too cozy with the Fair Share Housing Commission, and there could certainly be conflicts of interest in play here. From what I understand, Beth came in at the last moment and essentially dictated what Millburn's Fair Share Housing Plan would be. After looking at the plan, it's clear to me that Beth did not have the best interests of the town in mind when constructing it. Beth certainly took into account Maggie Miggins and Richard Wasserman's desire to keep any fair share housing out of their neighborhoods. But beyond that, this plan does not represent the best interests of the town. From what I understand, the town could have elected not to engage with the Fair Share Housing Commission and instead presented their own plan directly to the courts. Why is the town letting the Fair Share Housing Commission have any involvement in our affordable housing plans? The Fair Share Housing Commission is backed by profit-seeking developers that seek to serve their own self-interest under the guise of promoting affordable housing. This is tantamount to voluntarily letting a group of pirates onto your ship, then negotiating with them over what they're going to steal, and then, if that wasn't bad enough, providing those same pirates with a lifeboat to get back to shore with their stolen goods. It seems that the town has been repeatedly told by McManus and the Fair Share Housing Commission that it is in the town's best interest to negotiate with the Fair Share Housing, otherwise the courts could take over our zoning. I have yet to find a single instance of this actually happening to any municipalities in the state. What I did find is that there are some municipalities that have decided to challenge the Fair Share Housing in courts and prevailed. Hoboken recently had a victory in a legal battle they had with Fair Share Housing. Perhaps instead of overpaying Marizidi Falcon, who is the town's former counsel, to the tune of $2 million, the town could have used some of those funds to hire competent, independent counsel and independent planning experts whose interests weren't entangled with those of the very developers and Fair Share Housing Commission that seeks to shake down this town. This plan as proposed also goes against both the letter and the spirit of the Mount Laurel Doctrine. The whole purpose of the affordable housing doctrines are to reduce economic segregation and provide affordable housing opportunities that allow low-income individuals to live side by side with existing town residents. The proposed plan to build 100% affordable housing on the town dump is de facto economic segregation. Furthermore, the Mount Laurel doctrines were originally designed to allow low-income individuals that work in the town an opportunity to live in the town. In the proposed DPW housing project, the town seems to have given developers 100% control over who lives in these units. With the other affordable housing projects, the town has responsibility for marketing and filling these units, which is more consistent with how other towns have handled this. Why was the developer given 100% control over marketing and filling these 100% affordable housing units? It seems like the town is being force-fed a bad bill of goods here. This entire process was rushed and mismanaged at every turn. McManus's fear-mongering seems to be scaring the town into a settlement agreement that is against our best interests. It is kind of like when a prosecutor tells a defendant pleading guilty would be in their best interest, even though they know full well that the defendant might have a better chance at trial. I implore this planning board to reject this proposal so the town is forced to come up with a better plan that is more in line with the letter and the spirit of the affordable housing doctrines. If that involves the town litigating against Fair Share Housing or anyone else, then so be it. That would be a far better use of taxpayer dollars than simply lying down and rolling over. The town council failed to protect our town from this unjust plan, so it is now up to you, the planning board, to reject this plan. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Saccomandi. I believe some of that was statement, and there were also some questions. I might turn to our counsel, Ed, and ask if there were any specific items which Mr. Saccomandi raised that you wanted to address, whether it's from the municipal land use law perspective or anything that has not been mentioned in tonight's meeting.
I'm looking through my notes as he was speaking, and I don't have any specific comments to what he has said. I'm not capitulating or endorsing what he said. I'm just saying I don't have any I didn't see any questions in there that I could answer.
Okay, appreciate that. Okay, I think we don't have any additional responses to what has already been mentioned in tonight's meeting in regards to the questions posed, but we appreciate and take your input.